Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, and welcome to our midnight live stream. We're live across YouTube and live across the world right now for a Monday evening GavsWeatherVids going live. So hello, good evening, thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious me! James, what are you doing? James! Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Stick your fingers in your ears, everyone. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, James United, for that amazing super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. That's absolutely incredible. That's amazing. Telling me to do it. And I am doing it, aren't I? Oh my goodness gracious me. What a way to start this live stream. That's incredible. Wow. That's absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, James. I saw before we started that you gifted Finley channel membership, YouTube channel membership for a month. So congratulations, Finley, and thank you so much, James, for doing that. That's absolutely incredible. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, my friend. Goodness gracious me, what a way what a way to kick off the live stream, everyone. That's incredible. Thank you so much. It reminds me that on Friday night's live stream, I did forget to thank the super chats that we have from Nick Trey's GTM and also from Josh, the wonderful world of nature and weather at the end of Friday night live stream. So thank you so much to Nick Trey's GTM and also to Josh, the wonderful world of nature and weather, for the super chats at the end of Friday night's live stream. And of course, James, I will give you a shout out at the end of this live stream. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. James Jones, Gav, if I was a millionaire, I'd donate the maximum amount. People should only donate whatever they can. And if you can't afford to donate, then you don't have to. It's absolutely fine. Please, nobody think that they are obliged to donate and whatnot. James, United States, well, as far as channel membership is concerned, please don't feel like you're obliged to give channel membership at any time, to an individual or whatnot. Only do it if you want to and if you can afford to, James, and that goes for everybody, whether it's with gifting channel membership or super chatting, that, only do it if you can, if you can afford to, you want to. Right, okay, what a way to start this live stream. It's absolutely fantastic. And if everybody say thank you to our moderators for moderating on the live stream as well. So if everybody say thank you so much to James United, of course, and also to Paul James as well. That would be unbelievably kind of you. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream tonight. Finley with a channel membership chat. No one does it like Gav. They don't, Finley. They don't. Jeffers. Hi, Jeffers. Thank you so much to lovely Jeffers Craft for checking in. How's the West Coast, Jeffers? I bet it's starting to warm up a little bit now, isn't it? Is it starting to warm up? I don't know. How's the West Coast? Jeffers, thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, well, I think we better talk about what we're here for. So, it's been an unbelievable way to start the live stream. We are at 67 concurrent viewers, by the way, with 15 likes on the stream. So if you could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely amazing. So we're going to be doing Ensembles watch. So the first live stream, I'm going to go through the live chat. I'll shout out as many of you as I can Excuse me, everybody. Shout out as many viewers as I can along the way as we go through the live chat. And then in the second half of the live stream, that's when we'll do our screen share. And we're going to have a look at the 12s there. We're going to do ensembles once, go through all members of GFS Ensembles. We'll show you some long range as well. If you'd like to see a little bit of long range, we'll do that for you too. And it's going to be epic. You know, it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be an incredible live stream. So I'm looking forward to cracking on. Well, hopefully it's going to be an incredible live stream. I'm looking forward to cracking on with that. You know, in the second half of the stream. There we go. That's got that ready. Right. Okay. Pokemon Elliot with a. I will go through live chat in a moment. Don't worry, everybody. We'll take a few questions along the way. Pokemon Elliot with a channel membership chat saying cold March incoming. It could be Pokemon. Yeah, I think the trends are there, but things might go colder in the opening part of March anyway. So yes, it could be on the way. Pokemon. Isaac Shaw at GavsWeatherVids. I think really run down today, struggling with by now dementia. Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that. After a tough year last year, it's the last thing I needed. Thanks for cheering me up. You always make me smile. Thank you so much, Isaac. I'm so sorry to hear about your Nan's diagnosis, and you know, I'm so sorry to hear that, Isaac, and you know, our thoughts are with you. Of course they are. Our thoughts are with you. They really, really are, and you know, I'm so sorry, Isaac. Jeffers, be nice and sunny here. Excuse me, once again, be nice and sunny here on the west coast. Wow. Sounds nice over there. Jeffers, sounds nice over there. Met J, hi Gav. Thank you so much for joining our live stream, Met J. Now you're still to our channel, I hope you are. Met J, hi Gav, do you think we may be getting a beach from East in March? A lot of model agreements saying green on high and a big cold pool tracking down into Scandinavia. I'm still a little bit dubious about a big, you know, beach from the east. I'm a little bit dubious about that. I think it will get colder through the end of February, last days of the month, and into March. I'm a little bit dubious about how, you know, how far that will go. And so let's just wait and see. You know, I am a little bit skeptical about beach, but you know, I could be wrong. We might finish up. You know, we might finish up with a easterly. Okay, Juliet, how's you, Juliet? Thank you so much. How was France, Juliet? I hope it's all going okay. Right, I'm going to start going through the live chat in a moment then. We're at 84 concurrent viewers with 28 likes on stream. Please give us a like, and thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Music Dude, looking forward to another epic live. Let's hope so. Juliet, chilly here. I think it's a frost coming. Could well be, Juliet. Yeah, could well be some frosty nights on the way. A little bit of a gruesome twosome, maybe. Down there, Juliet. Right, okay, let's just have a little sip of magic tea from my Gavler mug. Let's start going through the live chat then. Okay, so I'm going to shout you out as we go. I'll be taking some questions along the way. Right, so the first person who was Finley. Good evening to Finley boy. Thank you so much for being here. James098 checked in. Thank you so much, James, for moderating and writing and for your incredible super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Mark Kilish is here. Hello, Mark. Saying even Gavin. You said on a spring update yesterday about winter 09-10 was El Nino. Got cold winter. I thought with El Nino we get mild. That was a very rare exception. It was Madokai as well, central base. Mark and Gavin, is that a bad sign of that the AO's showing positive in the video? Yesterday, could it still go negative? Of course, yes it could. Asian Major to Asian, even Gav. Hope you and everyone doing okay. Looking forward to a bit of cold weather that weekend, possibly beyond into March. Thank you so much, Asian, for being here. I'm fine, my friend. Yeah, it looks like things are getting a little bit colder as we go into the beginning of meteorological spring. Just typical that, isn't it? Mark and Gavin, just because QBO last East has failed, does that mean every time it'll fail? or not. We had an ECQBO last winter, but one before that went awry. So last winter was an ECQBO winter. Mark. Okay, James United Div 1 channel membership. Thank you so much for that, James. And congratulations to Finley for your month's GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel membership. Mark and Gavin, you said cold weather more likely than ECQBO. Yeah, on average it is. On average. Steffi, ECQBO is actually the default. Thanks to Steffi Adcock for being here. Steffi says ECQBO is the default oscillation as it resides in the Hadley cell. We had 2 ECQBO failures, though, remember, Steph. One in 2015-16, and the other one was like 2021, I think, wasn't it? 2020, 2021, that winter. Mark and Gavin, can you believe it's a year since Storm Eunice and also Storm Franklin? It is incredible. Gone very quickly, hasn't it? Right, okay. Mark and Gavin, looking forward to when you do a start video to 1966. That's coming at some point. Pokemon Elia, how did you Pokemon? Thank you so much. Benjamin Dobar is here. Good evening to Benjamin. Thank you so much for being here. Mark, Gavin, CFS not taking high right up to Greenland. Is there still time for the CFS to take it up to Greenland yet? Of course there is, my friend. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, Benjamin can't make the main event as I'm up at 3:30 a.m. for work. Hope you all have a great evening, and big up to the main man, Gav. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for dropping in. Benjamin, and you enjoy your sleep and then your early rise, my friend. Michael John, just hit 92 concurrent viewers with 38 likes on the stream, so if you could give us a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. Michael Johnson, hello to you, Michael. Good evening, Gavin, everyone. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for being on the live stream tonight. I've got Best Crazy Boy here. Hello to you, Best Crazy Boy. Evening, Gav. And all on the chat. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Andrew Barker, hello to you, Andy. My good friend Andy is here. Right, let's have a look then. Trevor Hall, hello to you, Trevor. Thank you so much, my friend. And Lee Stevens checking in, ready to be climaxed. Ooh, I don't know. We had enough of that on Friday, Lee. Thank you so much, though, for being here. I've got P. Middy here, hello to you, P. Evening all curtain up soon. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Met J. Hello to you, Met. Thank you so much. Is it Met or is it J? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Jake Haverson. Hi, Gav. If you get a very cold March, what effects do you think that will have on April and May? I'm not going to let any cats out of the bag for that because the spring forecast is coming on Sunday. So I think I better stay quiet on that for the time being. But thank you so much, Jake, for being here. Paul James checked in. How do you, Paul? Thank you so much to our moderators for being here. Right, okay, AM. Good evening to AM. Hello to you, my friend. Got Trevor Hall here telling me to do it. And I did, didn't I? There's an incredible super chat from James United. Thank you so much, my friend. That is unbelievable. That is incredible. Thank you so much. James Young, hello to you, James. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've got Trish here with us as well. We're getting very close now to 100 concurrent viewers at 99 with 43 likes. So please give us a like on stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Turning into a big live stream. It's a lot of interest at the moment. A lot of interest. We'll start screen capturing for you. And, we've gone past 100 concurrent. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us to 100 concurrent viewers, actually 106. So, incredible, amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. That's unbelievable. Please give us a like on stream if you're enjoying it, and thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. Right where I get to in the live chat. Let's have a look, 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 let's have a look. Right, okay, I know Trish is with us. Hello to Trish, good evening. Thank you so much, Trish, for being here. Jake Harrison, also Gab, if the early March cold snap passes to our east, you think it would happen to us later on in March? Yes, it could do, but remember, the further on we go into the spring, the harder it will be to generate, really significant levels of cold, of course. Stephen Cholton, hello to you, Stephen. Good evening from a breezing, damp Somness. Thank you so much for being here. We've got B here as well. Good evening to B. Thank you so much, B. Been on live stream tonight. Steve Alden, hello to you, Steve. Thank you so much for being here. It's incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. Jake Harrison, if we had the coldest March in 2013, what do you think would happen to the summer? And so on. Very difficult to say. 2013 is followed by a hot summer, of course. So who knows? So let's get spring here and then start thinking about summer. Summer updates will begin in a couple of weeks, though. Week on Sunday will be the first summer 2023 update. So we're getting close to the start of the summer updates. Mark Kinish, Gavin, will the Atlantic seas have temperatures cool down at some point? It's normally every 30 years on average. We're expecting the cold AMO to start like middle of this decade. We'll have to wait and see if it materialises. Kevin Hernandez vlogs. Good evening to you, Kevin. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. Andrew Barty, Gavin, will you be live streaming Solar Sunday on the Easter weekend? I think we're going to do Solar Sunday on Easter Sunday. I don't think it will be a live stream, and it'll be like a video upload, because they are very, very technical. They're very technical, hard to do, the Solar Sundays. So I would expect that will be a pre-recorded video upload. I don't think we will live stream Solar Sunday, but yes, I am hoping to do Solar Sunday on Easter Sunday. Right, okay, Monty. Hi, Monty. Thank you so much for being here. AM, let's see if March brings anything. We've not had much so far. Let's see if it gets colder. Yeah, that's true. Jake Hammerson, Gav, at the end of March and end of May last year, did you think let's do it again. Jake Hammerson, hello Gav, at the end of March and end of May last year, did you think that was it for the very prolonged warm spell? I mean, at the end of March last year, I was having my operation. At the end of May, my mum died. So I wasn't really thinking all that much about the weather at that time, to be honest, Jake. I had a lot more going on last spring than worrying about the weather, to be honest. But I didn't really give it any thought, is the honest answer. But at some point, the warm spell will break. Of course, at some point, the warm spell is going to break. Right, okay, Harvey Harbour. Hello to you, Harvey. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's have a look. John McLaughlin. Hi, Gav. When was the last time you had a big survey in March in the Midlands? I suppose probably like 2018 or 2013. Particularly 2013. 2018 was a little bit more end of February, wasn't it? So I would say like particularly 2013. So, like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. So yeah, that's probably the last time. What incredible live. Thank you so much, everybody. We're at 107. With 53 likes on stream, so if you could like the stream, that would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for doing that. We've got Eric Clapton here. Clapton. I don't know. I'm with you, Gav. Wonderful stuff. Is it wonderful tonight, Eric? Maybe it's wonderful stuff. We do have some characters checking to our live streams, don't we? We do have a few characters. Thank you so much, Eric, for being here. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Metjay, fingers crossed. Next week is looking interesting for the southeast. Watching closely as models picking up a low wrapped around with the cold air. Wow. Am I going to get to do a slow watch soon, Metjay? Am I going to get to a slow watch soon? I would love to do slow watch soon. Be fun, wouldn't it? AM, this winter's not been very exciting. I think it's been an interesting winter. I've enjoyed this winter. It's been epic. You know, lots of frost, cold snaps, really warm, mild spells. The SSW. I've had this has been a really good winter. I've enjoyed this winter a lot. It would just be nice now to finish it off with like a proper snowy spell. So I could get to do stuff. It has been a little bit lacking for snow watches. I will give you that. But I think it's been quite an interesting winter to watch how it's all unfolded. Jonathan Stockley, how to you, my friend? Good evening to Jonathan. Thank you so much for being here. Right, P. Mitty. Could be polar lows if northerly air stream develops. Yeah, particularly if it's a very cold northerly air stream like we've seen on some optimal output lately. It could be, couldn't it? Right, again, let's have a look. Round 5-10 minutes time, I'm going to start doing some screen capturing for you, so that's going to be epic. Jack Lowe is here. To you, my friend. Good evening to Jack. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, guys, hope you're all doing it well. Thank you so much, my friend. So it's to Jack Lowe for being here. I'm fine, thank you, my friend. We've got Mikey Rawcliffe as well. Good evening, Gavin, everyone. How to you, Mikey? Thank you so much for talking. OG Livestream, everybody is here tonight. Jason Stebbins, so to you, my friend. Good evening to Jason. Thank you so much. Tim Brackett, I don't know how to pronounce your second name, but Tim is saying we could really do another 1963 winter. I think a lot of people would say we really could not do with another 1963, the coldest winter since 1740, but daddy of cold winters, actually. So, you know, I don't know how we cope, really, if that occurred again. But yeah, you know, everybody got their own view on that, isn't it? But you know, I think a lot of people find another 63 too much. Isaac saying it's been an interesting winter, lots of to look at with tropospheric disconnection in December. Yeah, there's been lots of interest this winter, I think so anyway, Isaac. Darren Maroney, heard to you, Darren. Thank you so much, my friend. Got Katrine here, Katrine Bateso. Hi, Katrine. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's have a look. 2017, Andrew Barker. 2017 had an El Nino that collapsed into La Nina. I'd completely forgotten about that. Christopher Hannaford. I think the only thing we can guarantee in 2 weeks is that it will be March. It's true. It will be, my friend. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Eric Clapton likes to wear a kilt. Do you? I don't know. Do you? Andy Howard. Hello to you, Andy. Is the Eurosnog ever going to go? Maybe the SSW will force it, you know, up north. We'll wait and see. Chris Clifford, evening at GavsWeatherVids. Everyone in the live chat. I'm impressed with all the SSW events. It's looking interesting. Can you get cold weather and all the blocking with El Nino setup? We had it in 09-10. It's quite unusual, but, you know, 09-10 is an example of an El Nino winter that was a cold winter. That was a proper cold winter as well, but quite unusual for that. Darren Maroney, I think we'll have lots of frost coming up. Maybe, Darren, we're going to look at some data in around sort of 5-8 minutes time, something like that. Mark this, Gavin, I know you could, what you could have done on lighting last week for Valentine's Day, you got to sang Lady in Red by Christopher. Oh, blimey, that's going back, son. Mrs. P, like Lady in Red, that was one of her favourites. I'm never that keen on it. I've never been overly keen on Christopher, I have to say. But Mrs. Ouch, I just bit my tongue. Oh dear. Mrs. P enjoyed that one. Andrew Barker, my only wish is that we get these SSWs in December or January. If we had it in January, imagine what second half of winter would have been like. Say if we had it in the first week of January. There we go. There we go. Steffi, stream frozen. We'll log out and try again. Yeah, refresh, Steph, and it should pick back up. Right, okay, Carla, so to you, Carla, thank you so much for being here. We've got Rachel Bloxham here. Hello to you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Trevor Hall, good evening, Gav. Do you think the SSW will be a case of what happens in the strategy, stays in the strategy as happened in 2019? I think we are going to get a response to this SSW. I think we'll have more of a response than we did in 2019. The question is, how much of a response are we going to get? And that's unknowable, really. You know, how cold will it get? And how much blocking will we get? How long will it last? I would be thinking more along the lines of 2008. You know, talked about that, I think, in Wednesday's live stream. So you didn't see that, have a look back and see what happened in the spring of 2008. But I think we will get a response this time. So, you know, let's wait and see. Rachel Bloxham, hello to you, Rachel. Jonathan Stockley, big stream today. It really is. We're at 121 years with 58 likes on the stream. If you could give us a like, thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. In around 5 minutes, we're going to start screen capturing for you. We'll bring you Ensembles watch, and we'll have a look at some Trials Ed data as well. Okay, Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into our Monday Night Live stream. Thank you so much, Darth. How you doing? Okay, my friend. P Mini, clocks go forward next month. They do will be spring forward next month, won't we? Mark, isn't it funny, Gavin? I grew a beard to keep me warm the minute it started getting cold. But then again, Mark, isn't it funny, Gavin? I grew a beard to keep me warm the minute I'm starting to get it off, it gets cold again. Going to take my beard off and just start getting cold again. That's just typical, isn't it, Mark? Okay, Darth Vader, Darth said was slow this morning, still a little bit slow outside the city. Congratulations, my friend. Maybe you'll get quite a bit in March, we'll wait and see. Jim Fitzgerald, how to you, Jim? Good evening, Gav. What year was the last snowy March? 2013 or 2018? Particularly 2013 was very cold and wintry. But we did have plenty of wintry weather in 2018 as well. Right, okay, AM, has it snowed where you are at all this year, Gav? Or haven't you had a, not this year, but we did have it in early December. A little sprinkle of icing sugar. Mark Harrison, and to you, Mark, thank you so much for being here. Jason Stebbins, it was great to see and watch. Certainly great content. That's where it's Sunny Roundup. Thank you so much, my friend. That was good, wasn't it? Claire Cleaver, how to you, Claire? Thank you so much for being on a live stream tonight. Guy Morley, how to you, Guy? Hi, Guy. Thank you so much for being here. Anne Smith, enjoyed the Sunday round yesterday. Do you think so cycle is going? Be rather more active than predictive? Or have we got solar back already? I think it'll be more active. I think we're a little way short of solar backers. So yes, I think it'll be more active solar cycle than we was expecting. Right, okay, Jack Lowe, hi Gab, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, my friend, hope you're doing great too. Darren Maroney, it was great to see the Sunday Roundup back, we love the Sunday Roundup. P. Millie, terrible news coming out of Turkey again tonight, another earthquake thoughts go out, indeed, I heard that earlier on, and, you know, absolutely terrible news, isn't it? Let's just have another sip of tea. Okay, I'm going to be screen capturing for you very shortly now. Juliet, Juliet, really, I want spring. Time to take up the snow till next year. But the thing is, though, the weather doesn't know that. The weather will do whatever it wants. I see a lot of people saying that they're ready for spring. They had it with winter. That the weather will do whatever it wants, you know. And if the weather wants to go cold, then, We we just go along for the ride, really. Right, okay. Okay. Busy live stream tonight. Lee Warren, hi Gam, and good evening everyone. Hope I haven't missed too much of live stream. Roller coaster ride for Wild Model Watch. It really is, isn't it? Been an interesting winter. Right, okay, Chris Clifford. How to you, Chris? Thank you so much. Kurt Vaughan is here as well. Steph, yeah, I would prefer a 47 than a 63. Had more snow. It did actually, Steph. Yeah, it was snowier than 63, but 63 was colder. Darvina, hope everything's well. Gab is absolutely fine. Thank you so much, my friend. Steel Boot. Yorkshire winter started in October and ended in April. No, it's all in one day. You know, we'll wait and see, my friend. We'll wait and see. Jack Lowe, I put my winter clothes in my loft. Well, shorts, t-shirt and flip-flops for me. You should know it's a bit early, Jack, to get the summer gear out. It's still February. You know, you won't get your winter woolies out at the end of August. So, you shouldn't put your winter woolies away at the end of February. Jason Stebbins felt colder in the wind than was forecast today. Forecasted temp said, especially blowing off equally more. Well. Carlos, Gab, your opinion on snow in South Beach before spring arrives? There could well be. Right, okay, Stephen Charlton, hello to you, Steve. Not sure I'm shouting you out yet, but hello to you, my friend. Chris Clifford at GavsWeatherVids. Just out of interest, what is the windiest spell you've ever experienced in your lifetime? And what year was it? Just out of interest. I can remember we did have it back in October '87. Yeah. So we just got away with it. It's a little bit further south. So maybe 1990. That was a bad storm. The Burns night storm, 25th January 1990. There was like the Christmas New Year period around 97 to 98. That was a very, very stormy period as well. So a little while ago now. Okay, Duncan Wood, how to you, Duncan? Thanks so much, my friend. We've got Ben Enty here as well. Good evening to the lovely Ben Enty. Katrine, never cast a cloud until May is up. Mrs. P always said that. That was one of hers, Katrine. Never shed a cloud, never cast a cloud until May is out. Hey, will the earthquakes have any effect on our weather? I wouldn't have thought so. I doubt it. Christopher Ahmed. So it's you, Christopher. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay. Right, I'm down bottom live chat. Richard is here. It's you, Richard. Thank you so much. Just had my tea. Thank you so much, Rich, for being here. Right, okay, everybody. Let's have a sip of tea. I'm at the bottom of the live chat. We're going to start swing catching about. If I've missed anybody, and you want to shout out, then, give me a thumbs up or a waving emoji, and I'll give you a shout out before we start bringing you Ensembles Watch and having a look at some 12Z data. Philip, what's the cut? Anyway, clothes, I would have thought, Phil. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Abdul Farouk, what's the chance of snow in Birmingham? I wouldn't rule anything out at the moment. Rule nothing in, rule nothing out. Peter, retrogression in DP. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, okay. Josh, what of world nature? There's a B in the chat. Buzz. That's right. Okay. What an incredible live stream. 136 concurrent viewers with 64 likes on stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for an epic live stream so far. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible live stream. Right, is there any more that I'm going to take? Mikey Rodcliffe in 1987, I was right under the thick of a great storm. Oh, yeah, wow, you would have been, Mikey, down there in the south. Yeah, I was like on the edge of that, but I bet you was right in the periphery. right in the periphery. Lee Siemens, Paul's got a mankini. God help us, I say. Goodness gracious me. Michael McLeod, very bad in Edinburgh for the last few days. Went up to 11 degrees today, but at least no rain. Ready for some cold weather, Gav. It's going to get colder very shortly now. Just one more, remark day tomorrow, and then temperatures will start cooling down. Will start getting colder. Right, okay, Marcus, Gavin. We seem to be going through this solar cycle quicker than the last one. I don't know if we're going through it quicker. I think it's just more active. I think it's a more active cycle than the last one was. Huddersfield Skinny Dipper. Hello, Gavin. Lovely life. Thank you so much, Skinny. I bet it's a little bit cold for that up there, isn't it? A little bit cold now. You cover up your delicate, Skinny. Thank you so much, anyway, for being here. Andy Howard. Remember the 87 storm came right through here in Shoreham. Oh, yes, it would have done. Yeah. But I see really warm at 2 a.m. Very weird and frightening light. It's incredible. Probably the closest we've got to like a hurricane. That really, wasn't it? Although it wasn't a hurricane, before anybody says anything, my fish was correct, but it wasn't a hurricane. But had like that kind of characteristic, didn't it? Chris Clipper, praying for snow here in Norfolk at GavsWeatherVids. Let's hope we get some break. Let's hope we get some before any chance of it. Let's see, my friend. Right, we're going to start bringing you some data now, I think. Andrew Barker, get well soon. Richard, kidney infection, very painful. Richard's been really quite poorly. He's been quite poorly lately, but he is getting better now, aren't you, Rich? But Rich had a little bit of poorly health lately, so thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Ben N.T., my weather forecast was good. Hold on. Oh, sorry, everybody. My weather forecast, good, mild February, cold end, and winter in March. You've done well, Ben. You've done great, my friend. Right, we're going to start bringing you some data now, Ben. So, it is 8:36 p.m. on Monday, the 20th of February, 2023. It's been an incredible live stream so far. We are now going to start bringing you some data. So I'm going to be turning up a webcam for this. I'll be disappearing. There we go. And the image is going to go as well. And we're going to start screen capturing in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're screen capturing on this Monday evening. Connor Harper. Hello to you, Connor. Thank you so much, my friend. Jack Lowe. Yes, you're spot on, Ben. Good stuff. Ben's done great. Andrew Barker, GavsWeatherVids winter forecast was deemed successful. It's been a good forecast, I think. I'm very pleased with the way the GavsWeatherVids winter forecast has gone. Multi Ponta, so to you, my friend. Good into Multi. Thank you so much. Right, okay. We're now going to bring you the screen share section of this live stream. It's been an amazing live stream so far at 135 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, for giving us a massive, massive live stream tonight on the 20th of February 2023. We're at 66 thumbs up. So if you enjoyed this live stream, please give us a like on the stream. And, we thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. Okay, let's start bringing you some data then. We'll have a look at trials there first of all, and then we'll go through ensembles. So have a look at UK Met, see how that's looking. Let's go to 72 hours, and we'll enable the harbour. Here we go, Ben. So just Thursday, a cool northwesterly wind, and we go through to Friday and Saturday, winds into the north-northeast. Quite a chilly weekend coming up. Will be overnight frost, more of a gruesome twosome. It's likely over weekend into the beginning of next week under that area of high pressure. Icon looks like that. Again, we've got winds going into the north-northeast at the end of the week. That's quite a cold north-northeasterly high pressure sitting around the country, and then going north to Scandinavia, bring in a cold easterly wind. That could well bring wintry showers with that easterly wind into southern and eastern parts of the country. The GFS 12Z looks like that. Again, a chilly northwesterly wind on Thursday. That turns into the north through Friday when the high pressure sits over top of the country over weekend. I think there'll be a bit of a gruesome twosome. Everyone over the weekend. Into next week, the high pressure goes north. We pull in an easy wind that could bring wintry showers to southern and eastern parts of the country. Then the high pressure goes into retrograde, and I'm so sorry, and pulls up to Greenland ice, and down comes that cold northeasterly wind, turning increasingly cold and wintry there as we go in through the first week of March. Low pressure then sinking in from Iceland. That's a cold area of low pressure that could bring some snow with it, and we pull wind into a direct polar northerly. Wow. By the 8th of March, that looks very cold, doesn't it? The GM looks like this. Again, we've got winds in from the northwest on Thursday. High pressure sitting over country into the weekend. That's quite a cold ridge. Will bring overnight frost and fog if that comes off. High pressure sitting around the country, no easterly with the GM. And then the ECMWF looks like that. Again, chilly northwesterly winds on Thursday. High pressure sitting over country through the weekend into next week. Will the high pressure go north? Let's see what happens. High pressure starts to edge its way up towards Greenland Iceland by day 10. We are close to putting in a cold north. You've got to get high pressure further north than that. That's how we get to the ECM. High pressure somewhere between Scotland and Iceland. To get a proper northerly blast, you've got to get the high pressure north of Iceland, really, to Iceland and north of Iceland. So just on the edges of maybe hinting at a cold northerly blast there. Beyond day 10 on the ECMWF. Right, let's start going through the GFS Ensembles then. So where should we start this? Why not start this at 144 hours? There we go. So we're starting on Sunday with the GFS control run. High pressure sitting over country. That could well be bringing frost and fog with it. Where's that high pressure going to go on the control run? High pressure goes north and heads up towards Iceland, and then starts to pull out to Greenland. So increasing size of a cold northeasterly there with the GFS control run. Wow, big wintry spell setting up. Look at that with the GFS control run. That will be a real snowmaker with that area of low pressure. Goodness gracious me, that's proper winter, everyone. It may be into March, but that's proper winter there with that northeast in that area of low pressure. Ensemble member number 1 with high pressure dominating weather on Sunday. Where is the high pressure going to go? Let's see. The high pressure moves to Scandinavia. We bring an easy wind. Then the high pressure goes into retrogression, moves to Greenland Iceland. Down comes that very cold northeasterly. Then low pressure starts running into that cold air from the Atlantic. Eventually turn milder, wetter, windier, but probably there would have been a significant disturbance before that mild air gets in. Ensemble member number 2 with a high pressure control on Sunday, a bit more of a northeasterly there. Could bring in wintry showers into eastern parts of the country. High pressure moves to the north of Scotland. Proper Scandinavian high with easterly winds. That looks cold. Could bring wintry showers to the south and the east. What will happen after that? Then down comes that northerly. So we're increasingly cold and wintry there. Ensemble member number 2, Atlantic starts pushing back in by the very end, beginning to go a little bit milder. Ensemble member number 3, again with high pressure in control for the weekend. Where that high pressure goes will be all important. High pressure sits around the country through into the first week of March. No northerly blasts with ensemble member number 3 until the very end when we start to introduce a northeasterly. Ensemble member number 4. High pressure again is in control on Sunday. What happens after that? Where does high pressure go? High pressure starts moving up towards Greenland Iceland. We're trying to bring in north or northeast winds, but most of the cold air with that is kept over the continent. So that is a rather milder ensemble member with number 4. Ensemble member number 5 has a high pressure more towards Scandinavia on Sunday, and so therefore have a little bit more of an easterly wind with that one. Initially, high pressure is trying to get to Greenland and Iceland, opening the door Two those cold, very cold north-northeast winds. Much of northern Europe, by the way, Garth, engulfed in really cold weather. We're just on the periphery of it. We're on ensemble number 5. Low pressure heading in off the Atlantic, being some more unsettled weather there by the 8th of March. Ensemble member number 6, again, with high pressure in control of the weather through the weekend. Could bring frost and fog, then easterly winds into the early to middle part of next week. They could bring winter showers with them. High pressure goes into retrograde, moves towards Greenland and Iceland, with cold north-northeast winds setting in through the opening days of March. That's a very cold ensemble member with number 6. Looks quite wintry. Ensemble member number 7, again, has that high pressure in control of the weather for the weekend. Where will the high pressure go? Let's see. High pressure starts just sits around, starts going towards Greenland and Iceland. Big northerly blast just to our east there. And we do tap into some of that very cold air with ensemble member number 7, increasingly cold and wintry through the first week of March. Ensemble member number 8, again, with high pressure dominating weather over the weekend, bringing frost and fog. Happens after that. That's not going to get high pressure north, I don't think so. We just keep it. That's a mild ensemble member, definitely, until the very end. And then down comes that colder northerly. Ensemble member 9, again, high pressure is in control of the weather as we go into the weekend, early part of next week. So that's really that high pressure out to our northwest, with that going up towards Greenland and Iceland. Down comes that cold northerly. So that one turns very cold through the first week of March and really wintry as well. Ensemble member number 10, once more with high pressure sitting over top of the country. At the weekend, frost and fog is very likely with that one. And that's going to be a milder ensemble member. High pressure in control, keep it mostly dry, but that one is milder with number 10. Ensemble member number 11, once more, has high pressure dominating the weather over the weekend. And then we move high pressure to Greenland, Iceland, get wind into the north and the northeast, or try to, but then back comes those southwest winds. But it's another ensemble member. 10, 11 are milder. Ensemble member 12, with high pressure sitting over top of the country at the weekend. What happens with that area of high pressure? Where does it go? Going up towards Greenland and Iceland, north-northeast winds plunging into much of northern Europe. We're on the edges of it, but we are tapping into some cold air with that ensemble member. We finish up with ensemble member 12, still with high pressure over top of the coach. Ensemble member number 13 has high pressure a little bit more towards Scandinavia at weekend, a little bit more of an easterly, perhaps down in the south. What happens after that? Let's have a look. High pressure trying to retrogress to Greenland and Iceland. That keeps us generally in milder southwest winds, although cold air is trying to get into the north. Ensemble member number 14. Looks like that high pressure in different position actually for the weekend. Ensemble member number 14. That's starting off milder with that one. And that one keeps things relatively mild as well until late on. Goes a little bit colder. Ensemble member number 15. We're halfway through. High pressure over top of the country at the weekend. That will bring frost and fog and frost with it. And that one also is a milder ensemble member with number 15. Right, what do you make of it so far, everybody? Goodness gracious me, we're at 178 concurrent viewers. That's incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for this massive live stream. 76 likes on the stream. If you are enjoying this live stream, then please give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Menzie 54, do you think it'll snow in March to southeastern England? I would not rule anything out. I would not rule anything out, Menzie. Rule nothing in, rule nothing out at this stage. The SSW and its effects are still playing out. So, you know, rule nothing in, rule nothing out. Right, let's have a little sip of magic tea. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible live stream. 181 concurrent. Could we get this to 200 concurrent? I wonder, wouldn't that be epic if we could get to 200 concurrent? Paul Miller. March 2013 was very cold because we had an SSW mid-February. I wonder if a prolonged cold March is coming. The SSW in that winter, the main SSW that winter was in early January. And from then onwards, it just got colder and colder and colder and colder and colder and colder. But that had a split of the stratospheric polar vortex rather than a displacement event. Huddersfield, big thumbs up, gang. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Marcus, Gavin, most ensembles that are going mild. If the cold ones happen, do we get near the time? We'll pretty much all go for cold then if it happens. That's right, yeah. Jazzy K, how's it going, girl? Will we get straight in the southeast of Ireland? I would rule nothing in, and I'd rule nothing out at this stage. Rule nothing in, rule nothing out. Right, let's persevere then. Ensemble member number 16. Again, with high pressure over top of the country and a chilly east-northeast wind for the weekend. The high pressure then goes north and we bring the wind into the east. That one's looking quite cold. The high pressure is retrogressing to Greenland and Iceland. Will it pull in a cold northerly? Yes, this one's going to go colder, especially for Northern Europe. We're on the edges of it, but we are turning cold there with ensemble member number 15, cold and wintry with that one through the first week of March. Ensemble member number 17, again with high pressure over top of the country. East wind down south could bring wintry showers down there. Will feel cold over the weekend. Where's high pressure going to go after that? So eventually start bringing colder air from the north and from the northeast. So it's still a bit long to get there, but ensemble member number 17 also looking very cold through the last stage of the first week of March. Ensemble member number 18 under high pressure, bringing lots of dry weather over the weekend. Quite chilly as well, gruesome too, so definitely possible. This is a milder ensemble member. High pressure goes south, low pressure comes in up the Atlantic, although right at the very end, just a hint, but it's going to go colder. Ensemble member number 19 has that east-northeast wind down south on Sunday, and that could bring, some wintry showers with it as well. High pressure goes to Scandinavia as we get into the early part of next week. Then the high pressure goes towards Greenland and Iceland, or tries to, on the edges of very cold weather. But that's turning much colder through the first week of March with number 90, especially for Northern Europe. We do tap into that, especially in the north and the east. Ensemble member number 20, again, with high pressure in control for the weekend. Could be gruesome too, some with that word. High pressure then goes southwards. That goes milder as we go through the first week of March, for eventually a cold northerly digs in by the end. Ensemble member number 21, again, with high pressure dominating weather for the weekend. That high pressure goes to Scandinavia, bringing cold east-northeasterly winds through the early part of next week. Then the high pressure pulls out to our west, increasingly wintry and cold through the first week of March with ensemble member number 21. Ensemble member number 22, once more with high pressure in control of the weather for the weekend. Where's the high going to go? Let's see what happens. It goes south and we bring in a milder southwesterly with number 22. Ensemble member number 23, again has high pressure in control for the weekend. Could be some frost and fog with that. Into the first week of March, high pressure goes north, very cold air plunging into Northern Europe, just on the edges of it, with ensemble member number 23. Ensemble member number 24, high pressure dominates through the weekend, bringing frost and fog possibilities into next week. High pressure goes northwards. We pull in some sort of northeast wind, but mostly cold air that is way to the north, and then the winds go back to the Atlantic. That one turns milder. Ensemble member number 25, high pressure is in control of the weather at the weekend. Could be frost and fog with that area of high pressure. Where's high going to go after that? High pressure starts to pull out to our west and northwest. Very cold air dropping into much of northern Europe. We finish up looking like that, main chilly and anticyclonic. Coldest air kept away to the north and east. Ensemble member 26, high pressure dominating the weather over the weekend. Where's the high pressure going to go beyond that? Let's have a look. The high pressure trying to get northwards, it's trying to get into retrograde. I think that is going to end up pulling in cold air from the north. That area of low pressure is going to introduce a cold northerly. Ensemble member number 27 looks like that. High pressure in control of the weather through weekend, and we go into the first week of March. There's a high going to go trying to get out to the northwest, so it takes long to get there. That does end up finishing with a very cold northeasterly setting in with number 27. Ensemble member number 28, anticyclonic, mostly dry, cold and frost and fog over the weekend into the early part of March. High pressure going northwards, but I don't think that one's going to go particularly cold. Ensemble member number 29, again with high pressure dominating weather. Cold northeast winds just to our south and southeast at weekend. We start tapping into some of that cold air from the east in the early part of next week. Proper easterly there, actually. That's one of the best easterlies we've seen of these ensemble members so far. The high pressure looks like it's moving to Greenland and Iceland in the first week of March, increasingly cold and wintry, especially in the northern half of the country. And finally, ensemble member number 30, with high pressure well and truly dominating the weather over the weekend. Easterly winds setting in the south through the early part of next week. They could bring some risk of some snow with them. And then beyond that, we start to try and pick up a minor southerly wind, so that goes milder later on. Let's have a quick look at the ensemble graph, shall we? Looking at, let's look at London. So there we see it, lots of scatter. A lot of scatter there, starting off very mild. We go cooler over the end of the week into the weekend, early next week. And then this period just here has a lot of scatter. Mild ensemble members down there, cold ensemble members down there. Later on, towards the end, possibly we see a cooling trend. So even if the temperature picks up a little bit there, it's possible that later on in the first week of March, there are increasing signs of things going cold. But a lot of scatter within that. So we've got to wait and see how this resolves itself. Right then, everyone. Do you want to see some long range before we go? Would you like to see some long range? If you want to see some long range, then please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji, and that would be absolutely incredible if you can do that. Give us a thumbs up or a waving emoji. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Right, again, Stuart McRoberts, do you think the double wind reversal will result in as much of an impact as a split? It's possible. That is one possibility, because a double reversal of solar winds in short succession is quite unusual, I think. So, you know, what the impact of that is will be very interesting to see. It'll be the second reversal. It looks like it's going to affect 38 HPA, a little bit lower down to the troposphere. So let's just wait and see about that. Yeah, it is possible that even though we're not splitting the polar vortex, we're going to have like a double reversal. That might have an impact. Jay Nixon, hello to you, my friend. Okay, all of you want to see some long range. All of you want to see some long range. Right, Finley wants to see some long range. Lee Warren wants to see some long range. Kurt Thorne wants to see some long range. B. Millie wants to see some long range. Josh Wonderful World of Nature Weather wants to see some long range. Adam Morris wants to see some long range. Jay Nixon wants to see some long range. Ben Enter wants to see some long range. Dazza K wants to see some long range. Andrew Barker wants to see some long range. Five wants to see some long range. Blake Broadcliffe wants to see some long range. James United Jake wants to see some long range. Lee Warren wants to see some long range. Jay Stebbins wants to see some long range. Lee Seals wants to see some long range. Philip wants to see some long range. Debbie Chicken Crazy wants to see some long range. Katrine wants to see some long range. Long range even. Al Deck wants to see some long range. G8 Gray wants to see some long range. Mainsy wants to see some long range. Trish wants to see some long range. Callum Potter wants to see some long range. Andy Howard wants to see some long range. Bob Cowley wants to see some long range. Best Crazy Boy wants to see some long range. Trish wants to see some long range. Lee Sims wants to see some long range. And B wants to see some long range. Right, let's do that before we go. I'm going to get the live stream wrapped up for you. So this is CFSB2 700 millibar high 20 forecast for March, showing above average heights to the north, blocking. Expected in March would be as a result, courtesy of the SSW, with winds coming in potentially from a cold east or northeasterly direction. Could be a cold and wintry March. April also has blocking towards Greenland and Iceland. So that hinting that both March and April, goodness gracious me, could be quite cold. Not quite as far north of a blocking April as it is for March, but nevertheless, you know, both those months could have some wintry weather, potentially a delayed spring. May looks a lot better. High pressure more in the middle of the Atlantic, reaching into West Europe, much more of an Atlantic type flow in May. So after perhaps a cold March and April, we get rewarded with a nice May. June looks like this. That could be quite nice for June. Above average heights to our east. Going to be some low pressure there. That could bring some quite warm air from the south. Might be a little bit mixed. Could be a little bit volatile. Perhaps some thunder, but should be relatively warm. July looking alright as well, I think, with above average heights dominating the weather. So that should bring quite a lot of dry and warm weather in July. And then lastly, August looks like that looks a little bit more uncertain. High pressure, perhaps a bit more towards Greenland. Lower pressure closer to us, maybe a bit of a wobble for August. But as it's 6 months away, it's not worth worrying about. Beijing Climate Centre looks like this for March. Interestingly, no blocking signal from a Beijing Climate Centre for March. You say it has low pressure around Greenland, high pressure from the Atlantic will bring in a westerly flow. So not seeing any response to the SSW from the Beijing Climate Centre in March. However, April appears to have blocking to the north, high pressure around Iceland and stretching towards Scandinavia. So with low pressure around Spain, that would be very easterly for April. Easters in April tend not to be that cold, but it does depend on the exact origins of the air. So maybe a little bit of colder potential for April there with that one. Then May, with the Beijing Climate Centre, has high pressure out to our west, reaching into west of Europe. That shouldn't be too bad, I don't think, for May. June looks a little bit dodgy, below average heights to the north of Scotland, high pressure in the middle of the Atlantic. That would bring in quite a chilly northwesterly, so turning more unsettled and cooler in June. We're nearly at the end of live stream now, everybody. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. It's been incredible live stream. Just got 2 more charts to show you. Now, that's July. Very bizarre looking chart, but overall probably anticyclonic there with 500 millibar height, so it could be a warm, relatively dry July. And then August, again, you know, has mid-Atlantic ridge. It's extending back to northern blocking, probably a trough over the country, so that could be an August wobble, going cooler and wetter in August. Probably a mixed bag there from both the CFS and the Beijing Climate Centre. But it's interesting how the CFS is showing quite a lot of northern blocking, colder potential for March and April compared to the Beijing Climate Centre. And that's a flip on what we would normally expect. We'd not expect the Beijing Climate Centre to be the one that has the colder potential. So that's an interesting flip on what we normally see. We'll wait and see. Right, thank you so much, everybody. Incredible live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Richard, sober climax tonight. It's not a Friday, Rich. That's why I've not been on the magic water. Not yet. Maybe after the live stream. Right, okay. Let's turn off the display capture then. And put the image back up, the webcam come back up as well. Okay, fantastic live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Amazing, incredible. So what I'm going to focus on now is risk of colder weather starting in the next couple of days. Actually, it will start cooling down in the next couple of days. It will get colder by the look of it into the weekend with frost and fog. Where we go beyond that, you know, will we pull in those very cold northeast winds? Will we retrogress the high pressure to Greenland and Iceland? It's all to be revealed, and we shall wait and see. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this live stream today. It's been absolutely epic. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream as well. Thank you so much, your kindness and generosity to James United. That was incredible super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, James United. And yeah, amazing live stream. So Adam's here, Adam Weatherfan. Thank you, Adam. We're wrapping it up now. Thank you so much, Adam Weatherfan, for being here. Right, Juliet, thank you, Gav, great stream, no problem, thank you so much, Juliet. Paul James, Wednesday, 6 p.m, Bob, yeah, that's our next live stream, Bob Cowling. We'll be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Lynn, Margaret Taylor, when we get snow in Glasgow. Rule nothing in, rule nothing out, but I've got a feeling you probably will up there at some point in early March. Where we get back down into south remains to be seen, but I think up in the north we probably will. The best Sweden, how you, my friend? We're just wrapping it up. I'll watch back on catch up. Ben Enty, thank you, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Lee Warren, great stream, Gavin. Great stream, thanks, Gav. See you all on the next live stream. Hopefully firm up on the beach reach. I don't think get a beach reach, but maybe a beach in the north. And Smith, thanks for great live stream, Gavin. Thanks to Mods too. Thanks so much to our moderators. Indeed, Richard, have a great night, everyone. Matt's right, Rich. Have a great night, everyone. Okay. Oh, Bob Cowley, excuse me, Bob Cowley, my nana passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss, my friend. That is incredibly sad. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace to your lovely grandmother. Right, okay, and on that note, we're going to wrap the live stream up. So thank you so much, everybody, for an amazing live stream. You enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. We'll be live again on Wednesday. Just coming tomorrow at 6 a.m. Upload the EC Extended 6 week again, and there'll be 10 to 14 day. I better say we're live streaming our 10 to 14 day on Wednesday. Will we have further developments with risk of cold weather into early March? Next installment live at 6 p.m. on Wednesday evening. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night for this live stream. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.